So, for those of you not in the know, this is basically what has been going on with my life for the last couple of weeks. Just in general, I don't think it's anything that's going to be of any massive importance, but some of you might be wondering, let me turn off the computer screen real quick, just because I forgot to do that. I'm so silly that way. But people are going to be wondering, well, what's been going on? Well, mostly there had been a sudden shifting in priorities, I would say, which is like, no offense against you guys are the bomb, and I love all of you. But I just started thinking, like, you know, I really want to get into writing. And I want to play some video games. I want to do a lot of little geeky things that kind of distracted me from doing the whole YouTube blogging thing. But now I have a Canon camera, and believe it or not, I actually love this thing to death. I mean, it is the most adorable little phone. It's a Canon 780 IS, I think it is. But anyways, it's red and it looks really fantastic. It's tiny and it takes pretty decent video. And it's video you can just like take right on the camera and put straight to YouTube. So this means that not only will blogging be a lot easier because, you know, I know Prime Sonic doesn't particularly care for the whole you know, the webcamming sort of thing, and he says that's like lazy video editing. But honestly, you know, it's sort of like, it's something I flip-flop back and forth on. I had a point in time, oh, I was out of frame there for a second. I had a point in time when I did video blogging, and it wasn't particularly good. For one thing, the video quality sucked because I had a really bad webcam, and I usually had this really crappy microphone that attached to my shirt somewhere. But now, this thing, I mean, video quality, I'm looking at it, it's really freaking good for the most part. So, I can start talking about whatever. I don't have to worry about, you know, just the little things like holding a microphone up to my mouth, because this thing has a microphone on it. So I can just record, put it straight onto YouTube, and that's fantastic. Maybe I could even put a little intro at the beginning of it, like some people like to do. They like to put the little 5-minute intro that's to distract you from the fact that the video completely sucks. No offense to anybody who does that. I'm sure there's some people who do it that are fantastic. JB Game Reviews. I think Prime Sonic does it a little bit, but, you know, I've never been much into the whole intro thing. I think I'll make one that's just completely ridiculous, though. In fact, I'll do it with my Canon phone, and it's just going to be like, I don't know, a figurine falling over, and that'll be the intro to my show. That would be fantastic. Think about that. That is an interesting channel choice, I think. It's something that people should consider. Figurines falling over. Just completely falling over, just going, that would be hilarious. And I know lots of you are probably looking at me going, oh my dear God, is that what he actually looks like? That isn't what he sounded like. I always pictured him to be some kind of sleek and sexy stranger in the street where you'd run into him and you'd be like, hey, and you'd be all, ooh. But no, instead I'm just your average geek, glasses and all. I've heard I look a lot better without the glasses, but for blogging purposes, I actually think I'm going to stick with not wearing the glasses, just because you don't have to really have glasses on or be able to see anything in order to blog. So, this is a good thing, I believe. This is a very good thing. And by the way, if my eyes are like looking directly at the webcam or looking up at the computer screen, just know that I'm new to this. Again, I used to do it all the time, but now I'm new to it again. It's the whole cycle of life. For a little while there, you start doing the little videos with just the one picture and the audio, and then you start going back to video, and then you start going paranoid, going, oh God, are people actually watching me? And then you start deleting them. But, you know, I'm gonna try and get into the field of like professional writing, like authoring, so maybe they won't mind that so much. Maybe they'll think like, yeah, this guy, he has really interesting in-depth videos, and sure, he might be into anime and all this weird kind of comic booky stuff, but we dig him. We dig him. He understands what the youth of the science fiction community want, and so we're going to give him funding on his fantastic book. One can only help. I love my book so far. I think it's absolutely great, and I think that everybody should read it when it comes out 10 years from now, if ever. I'm focusing on it. I think it would be a great thing to sort of gear in on. So anyways, this is My Profile is Great, and I am signing out. So you'll probably see more video-esque videos in the near future. So until then, I'm going to put on my glasses, and I'm going to turn this thing off. How do you turn it off?